Alright, just waiting for anybody to join. I thought my voice was working. Is it working? Oh, there it goes. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the note card. Hey James, good morning. It for some reason didn't show me the viewer count. Oh. My phone is being super sensitive again today, so hopefully I don't get disconnected. I know I restarted WoW like 5 times yesterday. Anyway, so welcome to 50 Linden Friday shopping. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of stores. Decided to go kind of casual today on the outfit. All right, astrology. Okay, whatever's easier for you. Looks like it's going to be a hair once it reses. Alright, so we're at C'est La Vie. See what they have for sale today. You'll have to forgive me if I'm not super talkative today. I'm just kind of here. Looks like another hairstyle. Kind of a messy bun. I don't know if I have one of those. On to the next store. I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Seems to be French. Okay, what's the deal? No, well, yes and no. We bought one when we lived in North Carolina. One of the, it wasn't the big, huge one. It was the 16-foot across, but it was the heavier duty liner. I think it cost us like $3.79 at the time. And we had it up for a couple of years, but we had a relatively flat yard. Here we kind of live on the side of a mountain. There's very few flat-ish areas. And even the ones that are flat still are kind of slanted. So we brought it with us, and it's been pretty much sitting out in the yard for the last 6 years in a pile. It needs to be actually thrown away because the elements and the ants and the roly-polies have gotten to it and destroyed it. Where is this entrance? Why does a landmark put you in front of a frickin' window? But anyway, I love to swim. I know that when I was younger, I probably spent 4 days out of the week at the YMCA pool. My mom bought us all season passes. Same with the city pool when I was in high school. But I haven't been swimming in years. Okay, I'm not seeing the 50 Linden Friday item. Well, that's no fun. Although people can't control their fears. Oh my geez. This is the only reason that my streams are like 2 hours long, because I can't find these stupid items. It looks to be mostly a men's shop anyway. I mean, that's beside the point. I can't even leave the stupid store. I'm lagging so bad. I will. I give up on this one. Let's go to consignment. Is it all water or just like deep water? Can you swim? Oh, that's kind of cute. They put two canoes together to make like a canopy, a bed, or a couch. I have a slight fear. Gotcha. I have a slight fear of murky water. Like, I haven't been in a lake since I was probably 10 or 11. But that ties in with my irrational fear. Hold on. I think I had some bad experiences with scary things when I was really little, so I have this irrational fear of horror movies. I can't stand horror movies, even though I've seen a few of them, quite a few of them. But stupid stuff gets stuck in my head. Like I was saying before, a couple of weeks ago, about the house with all the glass out front. I don't like being able to see through my windows at night if I can't see out, because then my brain goes, you know, the not knowing what's on the other side of the darkness. I'm afraid of the dark. So when it comes to like, what is it, Friday the 13th? Or Jason, I think it is. You know, that right there. You can't see through the water, so you don't know what's in it. That's the kind of water I don't want to swim in. I did swim in the ocean a few years ago, just about up to my waist or so. I didn't really swim like you would in a pool underwater, you know, for 15 or 20 feet, which I can do. But yeah, I used to do that all the time when I was younger. I would jump off the diving board into the deep end and then swim all the way across the I would jump off the diving board and then swim all the way across the pool underwater to the other side, to the 3 foot. Now, it wasn't an Olympic sized pool or anything. It was, you know, a community pool, but I'd say it was probably, let's see, my house is 50 foot long, so at least 50. Probably closer to 100. But yeah, I don't like slasher movies. They just, I don't know. doing damage to another human being like that. Just, I can't watch stuff like that. I do watch The Walking Dead. I shouldn't, because zombies are my biggest creep factor. Ever since Resident Evil, the very first one, came out, and other zombie movies, it's the way that they look, you know, with like all the skin missing and stretched across their face, and it's just so creepy. But I watched the first couple episodes with my son when it first came out, and I just have to make it a point that as soon as they show up on the screen, I look away from the TV or look down at my computer when the killing part is going on. But I got sucked into the story, and I got invested in, you know, Rick and Carl and Glenn and all that stuff. So yeah, that's probably the biggest weird kind of catch-22 type, or oxymoron, I guess, is that I do watch a show with zombies in it even though I don't like them at all. Which makes it hard for me to come home every night from work, because we live with woods constantly like surrounding the whole house. So I pull in the driveway, I leave my headlights on for 60 seconds, get out of the car, run to my door like my life depends on it. So I'm always out of breath when I get to the door, anxious like I'm going to have a heart attack. One of these days I'm going to have a heart attack. You can have a heart attack from fear, I heard, which is not something I want to do. The what movie? Is it supposed to be a cabinet? A bookshelf? Finally found the 50 Linden Friday object. That's true, unless you have a really weak heart. But I did read an article a couple years ago that you can have enough anxiety that it can stop your heart. It's a cabinet. That's kind of cool. Not my decor, but it's neat. I forgot this isn't WoW. I keep trying to just use my mouse to spin the screen around. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know. Some people are really... Five Nights at Freddy's really scares them. So if it's a movie full of jump scares, that's all it'll take. I personally wouldn't play Five Nights at Freddy's because that gets your anxiety up. The fear of what you can't see. I've watched a few people play it on YouTube. Not the whole thing, obviously. Just like random videos here and there of people playing level 1 or level 2. And then I would watch something else. But Five Nights at Freddy's and things like... what's that other one in the mansion people were playing years ago? Those movies are all reminiscent of the old original Japanese, or the old Clock Tower game on the PlayStation 1, which I played. And even though that thing was only like 32 pixels, maybe 64 pixels, and it was a weird side-scroller, and you just ran from room to room, and you had to hide from the guy with the scissors, still gave me anxiety. Because similar to Slender Man, it's a game where you can't fight. You're not killing anything. You're just running. And if my fear is being afraid of the dark and things that I can't see and things that are scary, then that's like the ultimate anxiety fear game for me. Is just running from things and trying to survive. Okay, is this the 50 Linden Friday board? I don't know. Like I said, I've never played it, so I didn't know there was an option. These little stuffed animal deer are kind of cute. I don't need a one though. I just remembered though when I did last weekend's Saturday sale, I meant to go back and buy a bunch of stuff on my alt. And I don't know if I did, and I don't know if you can still buy any of that stuff. Alright, on to Cureless. I've never heard of Cureless. I haven't also heard of Cosmic Dust where I am right now. Bunch of new stores. Well, if you don't need to survive, why would you run? You would just let them kill you, yeah? It's either run or be killed. Those are the only two options in most of those survival games. Like Slender Man or Five Nights at Freddy's, you just don't want to be where they are or you die. Simple as that. And it's something in my brain that just ramps up the fear factor. Sorry, I don't know. Careless. There's Disorderly. Ooh, Spook Show. I wonder if that's stuff for Halloween or if that's magic stuff. Okay, this car is probably lagging me out pretty bad. What do you mean you don't technically die? All these glowy things are just, my computer's not having it. This is why I can't move. That's fine. I will listen to the story. Why am I so tired? What the heck? Why does this stuff keep deselecting? I am just not having it today. I see a 50 Linden Friday sign, so it must be this direction. Whoops, I didn't mean to like walk all up in front of the sign. Wall mobiles. What is a wall mobile? Is that like when you kind of like a wind? Oh, what are those stupid things called? Like a wind chime, where you dangle a bunch of things from a stick and hang it on the wall? Maybe? Once this reses, we'll find out. Because I have one I bought at What Next probably 10 years ago, and that's going to be one of my first real life DIY projects from Second Life that I make. Right? Yeah, that part I understand. I mean, as far as the game goes. Come on, load already. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking of, but those are cool. Are these supposed to be phases of the moon? Or that one is. That's kind of neat. Okay. All right, let's go on to Sinful. So in the original Five Nights at Freddy's, they were actually there. And now at Five Nights at Freddy's 4, they're not? Is he the son of the original guy? I just got disconnected. Probably too crowded. Okay, so if the animatronics are still technically there, what makes them hallucinations? The fact that they move around? Are they not possessed anymore? And how do you lose the game if you don't die? Okay. I did not say home, I said last place that I was. Okay. I think I'm still following. And my body is still not put together yet. That's how much I'm lagging. Yeah, I don't like that dress. Let's go to D-Lab. Okay. And while this is loading and you are typing, I'm going to go grab a drink. Oh my geez. It's got to be this sim. I crashed trying to get in and I crashed trying to get out. Okay. So who is he talking to? But still, you say fend off. That would still mean that the ultimate losing part of the game would be death. Okay, I don't know why that popped up. It made it seem like I wasn't broadcasting anymore. Okay. Ugh. Okay. But you still have to play the other 4 games to get to the 5th game, and the other 4 games you still can die. I mean, we didn't specifically say we were talking about 5 when we started this whole conversation about anxiety and running from things. Oh, well, you did say, what if there was a thing about running and not dying. And why did it take me home? Did I not change it? This is the worst stream ever. Sorry for those of you that are watching and probably thoroughly annoyed with me by now. Third time's a charm. D-Lab. So that's what the old man says to Freddy? Or to the spirits? Deny, deny. Well, yeah, that's kind of ironic. The old man telling the other spirits that they need to just rest when he's the one that created them and their anger in the first place. Kind of makes, I mean, he's obviously the bad guy. He doesn't deserve to tell anyone else that. I was going to leave people on, but it makes it too laggy for me. Right, right. This is kind of a cool shop setup. It looks like a giant toy store. Right, right, right. So what do we have for 50 Linden Friday? Okay, I see, gotcha. I guess I was getting confused because William is the original guy. So I thought you were alluding to him as being the old guy. My bad. So are these just a couple of big hatch covers? D-Lab garden table. Or is it this cool, like, magnifying glass tree thing? Gotcha. But the fear that he was going to was still there, I guess. It was still a fear that he was going to die, even if technically he didn't or he didn't know that. That's kind of like a loophole. Like the threat was still there, but you don't know it until you've already experienced it, like a strange Black Mirror episode. Gotcha. Okay, where is... Okay, that's not what I wanted. That must be the group joiner. Alright, so the 50 Linden Friday items are this table and these garden chairs. That's kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know why there's a small one and a large one. I guess it's a demo showing you can put the table away. All this hatch does is remind me of Lost. And I don't need a hatch table. So that's that for 50 Linden. Let's try Exile. The probably not last game. Oh, that reminds me. There was somebody I watched in a video that had hair similar to this. It was very, very normal, very regular. None of this extra wispy stuff. And I had asked where it came from because I was like, that's what I need for everyday hair. But it's still kind of swoopy and I don't know. Doesn't even look like you're getting a full pack. Yeah, you're getting these 5 colors or these 5 colors. That's kind of limiting. I don't know. It looks kind of stiff and I think I will pass. Let's go on over to Hive. Gotcha. It sounds like it should have been the last one. Sounds like it had a good ending and wrapped everything up. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. The Survivors of Suicide presents the Mental Health May Festival. That's cool. I might have to check that out. See if any of the things that you buy, any of the proceeds go to suicide, mental health. Oh my gosh. This is about to drive me crazy. I've not played any of them, as I said earlier. I've just watched a few people play a couple of random levels and I've left it at that. Like the game's not even remembering that I was in a different sim. Okay, well, it showed a different sim this time. Let's see if it logs me in the right place. What the heck is that? It's supposed to be, it looks like a black and white color wheel. No, it's still dropping me off at home. Oh my goodness gracious. Yay, I have no face. Let's go to Hive. If you're hungry, that sounds like a good idea. And I'm about to run into a wall, it looks like. Somebody in this living room is snoring, and it's not me. Mara, is that you? I think it's Mara, the cat that was in my WoW stream yesterday. Mara. Okay, these garden hoses are kind of cute. And it says that they're vintage. That would go with my house. I haven't done anything with the backyard. Not that anyone goes there, but... Do you have to pick which one you want? Raveled or unraveled? Separate price? That's not fair. No, I think I, for the most part, followed it. How funny is that? Look in the reflection on the side of this thing. Oh, maybe not. I thought you could see an image like from back here. It doesn't look like someone took a picture. There's like grass in the sky. Maybe it's just a weird rusty texture. And I'm seeing things that aren't there. Sucks that you only get the one. I'll probably get this one with the hose on the ground. Yeah, unraveled. No copy, no mod, or no transfer? Or maybe that's the box that comes in. I'm gonna buy this one. Even though I don't have a lot of Lindens today. I was here a couple weeks ago because those aprons, whoops, are kind of cute. Vintagey. Thought about getting one of these racks too, because the area above my stove is kind of bare. Land impact is only 2. I didn't check the land impact on this one. 4. It's okay. Alright, let's go to the next one. Junebug Fantasy Vintage Fashion. Oh, that was a much better teleport. Well, besides the fact to figure out how to get it, what even is it? Well, the whole store is not even rezzed. That's alright, you know where to find me. Thanks for chit-chatting and for the lesson of Five Nights at Freddy's backstory. I didn't mean to say lesson. Story. Have a good rest of your day if I don't see you. This skirt is amazing. That ombre. It's okay. Have a good one. Don't know where I would ever wear this, but that's really pretty. All these dresses are cool. This one back here. My camera doesn't go that far. See ya. If the store would res, that would be great. Ooh, look at this dress. I could waste so much money in this store. Oh, no wonder my camera won't go. There's an actual wall there. This store is pretty too. No way. Looks like these dresses only fit Maitreya bodies. That makes me sad. This would make a pretty wedding dress. So would that one that I just saw in that other room. This would make a pretty wedding dress too. This would be a gorgeous wedding dress. Don't know if that's what it's meant to be, but I like it. I like the ombre color too. I haven't gone to a quote-unquote formal event in Second Life in years. I wouldn't even have a reason to wear a dress like that. All of my formal dresses I bought 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I'm pretty sure they're not mesh. At least not this quality. So what do these normally run if I wanted to buy one? $450. That's not horrible. What about the ombre ones? Oh, never mind. $1,800 for the whole set. You must. I'm going to assume you only get the ombre colors if you buy the whole set. Dang, that sucks. All right, so let's move on to Le Fil Cassie? I don't know. The computer seems to be reacting better. I'm going to be right back while this reses. Sorry guys, had a little bit of a pet emergency. Let's see what we got going on here. It is an off the shoulder, one shoulder dress. It's kind of cute, I guess. Not really my thing. Fedora. Oh no, this is an adult world. Hopefully nothing shows up that'll threaten the stream. I can't even get the store to load. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next one. Pure poisoned. Sorry, this is a quiet stream, whoever's watching. Just trying to wait for all this stuff to res. As soon as this sign reses, we'll figure out what's for sale. From Pure Poisoned, it looks to be a skirt. Similar to this one. Or shorts, maybe. Shorts. They look like little night, like shorts you'd wear at home. I would definitely not wear those out in public. And they're not in my size. I'm guessing you get all the colors. Or it's a HUD that you can change the colors. Alright, the next store is 7. Oh my gosh. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to try that one last. There's way too much stuff in that sim. I can't get it to load. It takes 15 minutes. So we'll go last to 7. Now we're at Sways. I don't know what they normally sell. Right. Looks like a broken fence. Oh, it's a beach fence. That's cool. You could use it as a broken fence too, like around a haunted house. Man, I built a haunted house my first year in Second Life. That thing was rough. Aged wooden beach fence. 7 parts. Straight, long, short, crooked, and a broken part. That's kind of neat. I might have to get that. I bet I could find a reason to use it somewhere. Maybe I could do a Halloween build again this year. And stream it if anyone's interested. Although, building nowadays, when there's already so many wonderful mesh homes, seems kind of pointless. Like, throwing a bunch of walls together is not the way to build a house anymore. There's a path too. That's really cool. I definitely want the fence. Don't know if I want the path. I'll have to think about that. As long as I don't forget. I didn't want to leave before I got in my inventory. Let's go to Taikau, maybe? Boy, this is so much fun waiting for things to res. Go lay down. Come on now. It's taking so long. Sorry for anybody watching this. It's completely as bored as I am. I don't know what is going on here. Okay, I don't know how I got stuck in here. In between. Oh, that's right, I teleported. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay, so now I'm on the other side of the room I was stuck in. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. All right, now that I've figured that out, "50 Linden Fridays" is roads with brick sidewalks. Kind of simple, kind of plain, but it's cool, I guess. Not what I need. That's weird. This literally was already rezzed. Why did it all go away? I was gonna look at that table and chairs really quick because it looks like it would go with my vintage house, even though I already picked out a table and chairs. already wasted enough time here. Let's go to Tentaccio. I don't know how that's pronounced. Is it the right store? Yes. Hashtag stay safe sale. 50% off the 1st through the 15th. Which is today.